Hello, greetings, good morning. This video, I'm making it what the Lord had shown me. I am John Red and AKA Blood Hive. I've got a channel on YouTube, but this is what the Lord showed me. When you see the Word of God, a lot of people see a two-dimensional perspective, but the Word of God has multi-dimensional uh, points of view, and a lot of people see the Persian Empire, they see Babylonian Empire, they see Roman Empire, they see all these empires, which is true historical, creating this image. But I was studying this particular practice, which was alchemy. In ancient medieval times, the boundaries between science and philosophy and the occult were heavily blurred, leading alchemists to face serious accusations of witchcraft because they sought to transform matter and unlock the secrets of nature. Early practitioners were often viewed with intense suspicion and by religious and civil authorities. So all these important scientists in 1642, Sir Isaac Newton, through famous for revolutionizing physics and mathematics, he spent decades secretly pursuing alchemy, and this is what caused me to look at alchemy and the metals. And the Lord showed me a different perspective, not just a historical perspective, but since it's talking about metals, then I started looking at alchemy. He spent decades secretly pursuing alchemy. His deep fascination with transmuting metals and finding the philosopher's stone even led to rumors among his contemporaries that he practiced witchcraft to develop his scientific work. So they're basically tying this alchemy and to witchcraft. This is another scientist. The Swiss physician pioneered the use of chemicals and minerals in medicine, which laid the groundwork for modern pharmacology. However, he openly fused medical observation with the occult, believing that experimentation was a form of magic. So anyway, it goes on. You can read it here for yourself. But I wanted to touch over here that I started looking at this alchemy, what gold represents in the table of metals, alchemy metals, and gold represents the sun. And the sun is attributed to Apollo. And here in the gold, they put the 999. So you see 666 at the head. And Apollo was a hunter. So he brought, he was a physician, a healer, but he also brought disease and plagues. So here you see the arrow pointed to the head. And here silver, the torso of silver, and when you look at the table of alchemy, you see the moon. So Artemis, which is Apollo's sister, is also a huntress, and her arrow is aimed to the shoulder. And silver, you see the 999 appear. So you see the 666, 666, and then you see these other Nephilim gods. Find out, you can research this yourself, who's tied in to Venus and Saturn, because it takes these two, copper and tin, in the alchemy of metals, to fuse this to make this bronze. Tin and copper create the bronze. So I'm going to let you research that, which giants or gods were attributed to these planets. And I think one was a half male, half female. You know, so it's right around this area. So Mars is the god of war, but here is the iron. I believe that the Roman Empire is attributed to this, but the god of war, and then you see Earth at the bottom, the toes, right there. So, so these alchemy is the creating of transmutating humanity through alchemy, mixing of the, it says metal and clay. I put here clay and metal, but in the Bible it clearly says, it points out metal and clay, because so much of the metal is going to be inside the humans. But yeah, this is my rendition of this, what the Lord showed me, and I wanted to share it with you. And this is another one here. You can come to my page and look at it. And the head of gold is the gold represents the sun, and the sun Apollo, the Antichrist. But here is also what the Lord showed me. I was looking at Hermes because he's always tied to Apollo. So the Bible talks about the Antichrist, Apollyon, and in the book of Revelation, and his false prophet. And here is Apollo's false messenger, which is the false prophet of the Bible, and Hermes, Apollo's messenger, God. Hermes attributed to messenger mRNA in the scientific world. So if you go research that, I didn't know that, but I looked it up, and that Hermes is associated with Apollo, and there he's carrying that staff right there, the caduceus, the image of the beast. So you see the Antichrist, the false prophet, and who is the spirit. The spirit is none other than artificial intelligence, AI. This is the evil spirit. So you see the Trinity there. Let's see, AI controlling the mind through transhumanism. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and let me know what you think. Put in your comments right there, and like and share. God bless you, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.